Through commitment to local communities, grassroots rugby and the importance of collective global environmental responsibility, RWE npower Renewables has played a major role in making the Ospreys Schools Programme initiative come to life. Education Minister Leighton Andrews was at the launch.
Well, we know that sporting role models are really important to encourage young people very often, and particularly boys, to engage in learning. And the initiative by the Ospreys, along with their partners in RWE and others, is really to be commended. We've had great support from the sporting world, from the Welsh Rugby Union and others, and the Football Association of Wales over time in developing initiatives. But this is a really practical example of how a club is getting involved in learning with schools.
Working with the communities is hugely important to RWE npower Renewables, as it is for the Ospreys. We have a lot of similarities, so for us it's a fantastic opportunity to get out into the communities in a really fun but interactive educational way.
What they're doing here in the Ospreys is developing a number of initiatives that link directly to the curriculum, whether it's directly in relation to healthy lifestyles, whether it's about sports activity itself, or whether it's about literacy and numeracy, or developing the skills of teamwork. So it's a really practical way of engaging young people.
We hope to enthuse children in terms of a number of areas. One is obviously looking after yourself and living and leading a healthy lifestyle. But for us, it's very important that we help children to understand what's going on around them so they can start to think about the environment and what the environment may look like in the future. But importantly, the things that they could consider doing now to help the environment.
It creates an area of the game that we can make a real difference to kids. I think we've noticed through success in the Grand Slam and through the World Cup that we can inspire a nation through rugby and get them to enjoy it. We saw that in sport with the Olympics. So rugby's got more than just a role to play in terms of participation. It's how it affects the wider community. And I think this scheme takes on that responsibility and it'll try to meet the demands of the schools, of rugby clubs, and of the kids who are in the heart of this all. You know, we want them to become better people, make better choices with regards to their lifestyles.
What will happen is it's a 6-week program, and each week they'll look at a different sort of life cycle in the week of an Osprey. So it could be the week of an Osprey, it could be game day at the Ospreys, it could be the way an Osprey behaves. But within that, interwoven, is a whole lot of numeracy, literacy, arithmetic, all sorts of other components, which thankfully through the support of our unitary authorities has meant that it's interwoven with the curriculum and ticks a lot of boxes.
Players will go out to the schools where they get a chance to be questioned by the children and talk to the children, read to the children hopefully. So that will be the part that they play, and hopefully they will provide a positive role model to some children who rather sadly don't have that role model.
We've been working with the Ospreys since 2005. We're very proud to be working with the Ospreys for that long. I believe it's one of the longest associations within regional Welsh rugby. We have a lot of similarities with the Ospreys. Their mission is about working with the communities and getting out into the communities. At the end of the day, rugby is a huge part of the communities in Wales, and for us it's no different. You know, with our projects, we work very closely with the communities. The communities are very important to us, and we want to give a lot back to the communities and create a lasting legacy within Wales. We've just launched a programme which will touch 3,000 children across 60 schools. There are more schools in the area, there are more children in the area. So over the next 6 to 12 months, we'll watch, we'll learn, and I'm sure we will roll this programme out further to more schools in Wales, and indeed even further.
It's a very good example of how, on a practical level, sports teams can engage with young people in the whole field of learning, and we want to build on the Olympic legacy. We've got Baroness Tanni Gray-Thompson chairing a group on physical activity in schools. We've got a number of other initiatives that we're going to be unleashing to build on the legacy of the Summer of Sport. But I'm really delighted that the Ospreys have got involved in this way and are taking this programme out around schools in their area.
One of the things that we pride ourselves upon is working with communities around our renewable energy projects. And with every project, once it becomes operational, we create a community benefit fund for the community to decide to spend it on whatever they think is best within the community. So far we're investing £300,000 every year into communities across Wales. And as our future projects come online and become operational, that will increase to over £2 million going into local communities every single year.